Hey guys, what's up? It's Mark here from Bullshit Games, and tonight is going to be a beer and development night. Though I'm not drinking beer because I don't have any here that I currently want to drink. Instead, I'm drinking bourbon tea, which is delicious. If you like bourbon. It's just bourbon and iced tea mixed together. I use sweet tea and bourbon. And the bourbon that I'm enjoying tonight is Eagle Rare Kentucky Straight Bourbon. It's delicious. It's probably one of the nicer bourbons I've had in a while. And funnily enough, the reason I ended up getting that bourbon is when I stopped at the liquor store, I had wanted to get a bottle of Jameson's, but all the smallish bottles were sold out, and that happened to be on sale. So I picked it up, and I've been enjoying it. I mean, as you can see here with the bottle, it's maybe a fourth of the way gone. So it's a good sipping bourbon. So tonight, what I want to talk about is some things that are going to be coming up here for us at Bullshit Games. One of which is hopefully by the end of this month, the beginning of next month, I will have a better recording device. Now, what that means is I will have a more mobile recording device. I won't be stuck using my laptop's webcam. And it also means that hopefully I'll be able to start doing battle reports, better unboxing videos, and maybe even we'll get to come back to the Battle Cry series that we've wanted to do, and we started to do when the camera that we had before crapped out on us. So that would be something the Lich Lord and I would like to revisit. To kind of tie in with that, over the summer, so starting probably around May, the end of April, beginning of May, or middle of May, when my semester ends, I'm going to start having a board game night, day, whatever, here at the pool shed on one of the days that I'm not working. And hopefully, as long as everybody that shows up agrees, we'll set up the camera and we'll record the session of whatever game we play, talk a little bit about the game we're going to be playing, and just hopefully put that up there. You guys can see how the game's played and watch us have a good time and be goofy and stupid, because that's what'll happen. It's what always happens when we play board games. It's just the way it is. I have a feeling that one of the first games we'll play when that rolls around is Arkham Horror, because like 3 of the people I've talked to that might be interested in joining the group have said about being interested in Arkham Horror, and it's a Fantasy Flight game. I've never played it. I've heard that it can be a bit of a beast to play at times because you can set up, get 15 minutes into the game and lose. But it's a Cthulhu Mythos game, so that makes entirely 100% good sense. Cthulhu Mythos is deadly for normal humans. To kind of go along with that, probably also be playing Elder Sign, which we've played here before on the channel, The Lich Lord and I. I think just it'll be fun to get videos with more than just Lich Lord and I in them. Because sometimes we have a hard time just getting both of us in videos because of our schedules. So moving on from that, here within the next, probably by the end of this week, the beginning of next week, there will be some new What's in the Box videos coming up, because I've decided to break down, pull the trigger, and jump into PlanetFall. One of the guys in our group has purchased 2 of the 2-player starter sets, plus one of the core helixes for the Dendrenzi, and I wanted to play this game, and with him getting into it, I've decided that I will get into it as well. I picked a core helix up for each the Terran and the Ceruleans. Now what that means is I'll do an unboxing for each. I'll talk a little bit about like the models and how they look like they're going to be put together. And then some point down the line, I'll do a video of actually having put the models together, what they look like, and I'll probably do a comparison of them next to Drop Zone Commander, just to show the difference in scale and kind of meaty girthiness between Spartan Games models and the Drop Zone Commander stuff. I will say, the Lich Lord and I really like Drop Zone Commander, and we're going to keep the small armies we have, but currently I think we're just planning on switching over to PlanetFall because the models and kind of the price are really just selling points for us. That, and the more I deal with Spartan Games, the more I really just enjoy the company. They're nice. They seem to be nice people. They're really friendly on their forums. Over on Twitter, I've talked to whoever runs their Twitter account. I've conversed very briefly with them. I saw that one of their graphic designers has followed us on Twitter, and that's just really cool to me, and I'm really enjoying the company. So you can look forward to that. As far as battle reports go, a couple of people have asked in comments and messages if we would do like how to play battle reports for like Dystopian Wars or Firestorm Armada when we play that. And yes, I mean, I would love to do that. I personally really think it's a good idea. I think we have a good enough understanding of the rules to kind of go through the basics at least and help new players learn and understand how they work. And even better, I know if I do it on my own, I will have painted fleets by the time I'm ready to start doing that. The Lich Lord has his Prussians pretty much painted, so we will be doing intro battle reports and just regular battle reports with a lot of painted models, and that always looks better. And it's been one of the drives for me to paint my models is because of the channel. And I know a lot of guys out there like play it painted. They refuse to even use models that don't have paint on them. I'm not quite to that point, but I do like to see the progression of my models on the table because it looks better. I'm also going to start trying my hand at making some terrain. I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm going to try it. And what I mean by that is I have some foam board that's like this thick, and the buildings from the Armored Clash boxes from Dystopian Wars. And I'm just going to see if I can put some islands together or some little like hamlets with a village on it, and just things to use. I know the PlanetFall stuff I'm pretty sure comes with terrain, so I'll be figuring out what to do with that as well. So really, that's what we have coming down the pipeline. I'm going to get back to doing the shipyard. I'll probably have some videos for that up either towards the end of this week or again next week. I want to finish out the Antarcticans talking about the models that I have, which I still have a lot of stuff. I have the Pericles, Fleet Carrier, the Dreadnought, the Euclid, the Sky Dreadnought, and a lot of the flyers that came in that box, the frigates, the destroyers, so all that good stuff. And then after that, I'll probably move into the Russians. They're the one fleet that I have 95% painted. So that's something that'll be coming up in the shipyard. In the dry dock, I'm going to be finishing my FSA, and I'm going to be trying to finish I have the Icebreaker fleet, the like Icebreaker battleship, the mortar cruisers, and the heavy frigates for my Russians. I'm going to try to get those painted up so that fleet is once again completely painted. And I got to get my ground forces painted, but and of course I'm going to paint the Firestorm, the PlanetFall stuff when it gets here. I'm actually thinking about trying something I've never tried before, which is dipping. I know our buddy in the group that's the big painter. He's talked about that method of painting before. I've seen some of the guys over on the Spartan forums talk about it. And it seems like it would be a really easy way to make the PlanetFall models pop, because it looks like they have a lot of like recessed panel lines and detail that with a good inking could be really brought out. And I guess that's what the method of painting with dipping is. It's you dip it in a can of dip, which I think is just really heavy ink. You pull it out, you let it set and dry, and while it dries, that stuff all like seeps into the recesses of the model and really brings them out. I just have to decide on color schemes for those models, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with them yet. But, and the Quest for Gaming in College will be back next week. We'll be doing hack and slash Mutant Epoch, which is always fun. I think it's going to solve a lot of the problems we had with our group, namely being that a lot of them just don't like story, and I'm okay with that. I've accepted it. I'm hoping maybe over the summer I'll get a group together that enjoys story. But that's going to be it for me. This is just a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know it was coming down the pipeline here for the channel. Also, almost at 100 subscribers. That to me is awesome. I never imagined when we started this that we would flirt with that number, and I'm going to try to figure out something to do when we go over 100. We have a lot of extra models just lying around. Maybe do a giveaway or something like that. I don't know. I'll see what... I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, so to speak. But that's going to do it here for me at Poolshed Games. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, leave us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share us with your friends. It all helps. And we will see you next time here at Poolshed Games.